Yes, Wayne?
But I spoke to him. He arrived here yesterday afternoon.
But how? The only boat yesterday was yours. Oh, I'm sorry, those doors don't open. I think it has something to do with the way the building's set up.
They don't open?
No. I keep meaning to have them attended to, but I always forget. As a matter of fact, I think I'd take care of them right now.
Can't be starting again. They said that I was well now.
Oh, Wayne, be honest. It's just another method of trying to keep me by your side when I don't wish to stay.
That's a terrible thing to say.
It's the truth.
I'll prove that I'm not trying to keep you here. There is Simon. I'll find him. I'll find him.
Well, at least it's a little cooler in here. It can't be more than 95.
Wayne, the boy's waiting.
Oh.
Ah, merci bien, monsieur.
What'd I do? Overtip it?
How's your headache?
It's better.
I expect there'll be some aspirin at the hotel.
I'll be all right, Iris. Just don't fuss at me.
Madame, monsieur, if I may have the declaration papers you filled out on the boat. And Monsieur Moreau is checking your passports. Monsieur, only one carton of cigarettes?
Yeah, that's right. I can buy some more on the island, can't I?
Ah, no, monsieur. Not your American friends.
What a business.
Monsieur and Madame Wayne Sebastian?
Yes.
The novelist, the one who wrote The Hills of God?
I'm flattered. That book was published a good many years ago.
Oh, beautiful. A beautiful story, monsieur. I read it in... Of course, but even so, the beauty was there.
Thank you very much.
No, I recall what one of the Paris critics wrote. He said there was such curiosity in your work, such a fresh insistence on challenging the old theories. He said you had a questioning note in every line. Oh, he prophesied great things for it.
Very kind of him.
Oh, by the way, I'm the government administrator.
Pleasure.
How do you do?
Is this your first trip to the French West Indies, madame?
Yes.
Pity the season's so young. In a few weeks, there'll be many more people. Excitement.
They're trying to get away from excitement. And people.
We were invited down by Mr. Anderson, the manager of the hotel.
Ah, yes.
I don't know why he isn't here.
Well, the boat arrived a little early this morning, monsieur.
We thought this was a nice place for my husband to start writing again.
Stop.
Wayne, my dear. Oh, how good to see you again. I'm terribly sorry I'm late. But you look exactly the same. And here you were supposed to have been...
Well, the doctors can do marvelous things these days. Finished here?
Yes, sir.
I'm Wayne's wife. He's spoken so often of the days you spent together in Vienna.
I'm honored, madame.
Can we stop now, Anton? It's been a long day.
Certainly, my friend. Come along. The carriage is just out.
Oh, perhaps later, after you've rested, monsieur, I might drop in at the hotel. Yes. I should very much like to speak with you about literature.
Yes, perhaps later. What is you're doing?
I'm so sorry, monsieur.
What are you want to be saying?
Wayne.
Well, I'm sick and tired of petty tossing my property around as though I've had enough of you needling too, Iris. More than enough.
I'm terribly sorry. I don't know what to say.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, too. For her.
And don't keep your boss inside. That's the worst thing you can do. Iris,
Wondering how soon I could get another ship back to the States.
what's that supposed to mean?
What do you think it means?
I'm ashamed of what I did. I can't think what got inside of me. But it was hard. That Frenchman went on hammering away with literature and... Have you stopped writing, monsieur? Well, what's one supposed to say to that? I'm sorry, one doesn't do one's most inspired work in an asylum. It hasn't been easy for you, Iris, I'm aware of that, but give me a chance. I've still got a long road to walk.
Then why don't you stand up like that and walk it? Oh, don't look at me as if I slapped you in the face or something. I'm tired of apologizing for your tantrums. And I'm tired of arranging everything and comforting you when you're upset. Maybe I get upset once in a while, too. Maybe I want someone to take my hand and tell me everything's going to be all right. Oh, wait. I want a husband, not a...
I was a little boy. I used to have a terrible dream. I was walking down the railroad track. I knew that a train was coming along, but I couldn't get off the track. I couldn't run. Now the same thing is happening to me. I can't imagine a worse disaster from my point of view than to have our marriage break up, but it is breaking up.
Whose fault's that?
It's mine. Of course it's mine. I want to take hold of I should, but I don't know how to. Any more than I knew to run in that dream.
You better get some rest before supper. I'm going to take a shower.
Are we all sure?
Yes, take me out.
Beautiful view here, isn't it?
Yes, it's very nice.
I'm a little surprised to find anyone else at the hotel this early in the season.
In fact, so am I.
I arrived about half an hour ago. My name is Lehman.
How do you do? I'm Wayne Sebastian.
How do you do?
Care for a cigarette?
Well, thank you. American cigarettes. You often see these in this part of the world.
Why don't you keep the package?
Well, thank you again. Are you here on a vacation, Mr. Sebastian?
In a way, yes.
Escaping your work for a while.
What trouble's with me? I'm a writer.
Is that so? I wish I could say I read your work. What would you say I did for a living?
Psychiatrist?
Oh,
I'm getting Viennese accent.
I'm a man of action, primarily. I believe that physical experience is a much better teacher than words in a book.
Oh, yes.
After all, the sole difference between man and child is experience. Plus confidence, of course.
Confidence.
The mature man, it seems to me, believes in himself, in his own ability to determine what's right and what's wrong, and to act accordingly. He has a, well, sort of healthy egotism about him.
Yes, I suppose so. How does one gain this confidence?
One doesn't have to gain it, Mr. Sebastian. All one has to do is stop being indecisive.
Of course. All one really has to do is to take a stand, isn't it? This confidence. And get another pack of cigarettes. Oh, I was talking to Mr. Lemon.
Well, who's Mr. Lehman?
He's our neighbor. He's on the balcony. gone inside. I'll meet him tomorrow.
Yes, certainly. Oh, good morning, Wayne.
Anton said you were out here having breakfast. Why didn't you call me when you got up?
You were sleeping so soundly I didn't have the heart. Besides, I had one or two things to do for myself.
Like what?
Like asking Mr. Miller to make a reservation for me on the next boat. The one going tonight.
You're actually going through with that?
Yes.
Iris, do you think a man can change if he wants to?
Oh, Wayne.
Now, wait a minute. When I was talking to Lehman last night, he gave me a glimpse of something. Something that might help me. Anyway, I want you to meet the man. Miranda?
Oui, monsieur?
Has Mr. Lehman come down yet?
Monsieur Lehman? I don't know the gentleman, monsieur.
He has the room next to ours.
The room is empty, monsieur.
No, I know that he must be there because I had a long talk with him last night. He's a man about my height, dark hair and grey at the sides. He speaks with a foreign accent. Viennese, I think it is. Lehman. You must know him.
No, monsieur. There is no one in the hotel but you and my Sebastian.
Ask Mr. Miller to come out here.
Yes.
Why should she want to lie about it?
Can't imagine.
I think you'll like this man. He's very charming. He is Viennese, I think. Yes. Oh, as Mr. Lehman, have you seen him, money?
Mr. Lehman?
Yeah, he's a guest.
You and your wife are the only guests in this hotel.
Now, what is this? Is this a joke or some sort?
Wayne, is it so important?
Yes, it is. I'm going to settle this once and for all. Come with me. We go.
Entrez. Ah, Sebastian.
Good morning.
Sit down, please. What may we do for you?
I want to find out what happened to a certain man. He seems to have disappeared.
Indeed.
A man named Lehman. Met him at the hotel.
Just a moment. Do you mean the guest there?
Yeah, that's right.
Strange. I don't recall anyone named Lehman. Just excuse me 1 minute, monsieur, please. Dis donc, Jacques, connaissez-vous quelque chose de monsieur Lehman?
No, monsieur.
How odd. What does Miller say?
He denies all knowledge of the man.
Well, we seem to have a slight mystery on our hands.
I don't suppose it's any business of mine, really. It occurred to me, since you're the highest authority on the island, that you might have to investigate.
The questioning note, eh?
Huh?
Oh, the words of the Paris critic, monsieur.
Oh.
It appears that you live as you write. Curiosity.
You know, this is the first time I've really been curious about anything in years. Maybe that's been the trouble with my writing.
Well, suppose we go down to the hotel, monsieur, and try to track down Monsieur Lucy, a friend of yours. Perhaps the servants may be able to help us.
Monsieur. Monsieur and Madame Sebastian are the only guests in the hotel.
Well, perhaps the man was a visitor from one of the other islands.
No, he said that he arrived here yesterday as a guest.
But I would know, monsieur. Oh, Monsieur Muller would know.
Maybe when the guest arrived and he found nobody here, he decided to go directly to one of the rooms.
It is impossible.
We were in the room, monsieur. Monsieur and Madame Sebastian and Monsieur Muller. They were there. No one has been in the room since I cleaned it last. The dust covers are still on the furniture.
I saw Mr. Lehman step out of his room onto the balcony.
But I swear to you, monsieur, there is no such person.
Have you upset her enough? Are you satisfied now?
Very well, Miranda. You go. But, Monsieur Sebastian, certain...
Yes, I am certain.
But you know, sometimes...
Listen, last night, Mr. Lehman told me to believe in myself, in what I see, in what I do. Well, that's what I'm doing now, believing in myself.
We don't say that you're wrong. We suggest occasionally, when a man is very tired and very upset, well, we see things that really aren't there. It could happen to anyone.
But it's more apt to somebody who's straight out of the sanitarium, right?
I did not say so, my friend.
Wait, remember the time you worried me so by pretending to get threatening telephone calls? You've done this kind of thing so often.
No, not now. To make you believe, to prove myself. I'm going into the village. Maybe there's somebody there who saw me yesterday.
He's changed a good deal.
What did he mean, madame? For a man just out of a sanitarium.
He was in the sanitarium for 11 months. He had a nervous breakdown.
Oh, I'm sorry. She wasn't right.
That was part of the trouble, wasn't it, madame?
Yes, I suppose in a way.
What do you mean?
Well, his first book was a tremendous success. He was afraid he wouldn't be able to live up to it, and of course he didn't. His second wasn't well received at all, and his third was a catastrophe. It was after that he started having his nightmares and imagining things.
Well, don't worry, madame. I'm sure everything will be all right. I'm sorry to have troubled you, Miller.
No, no trouble at all, Miro. Excuse me.
Oh, you're back.
That was a shameful thing to do to me.
What?
I saw him in the village. He said you told him that I was sick. He suggested that I go to Martinique with a psychiatrist in a hospital.
I didn't say you were sick. I said you had.
Why did you have to say anything at all? If you can't defend me, at least you want to try and refrain from knifing me in the back. People keep saying that I've changed, but what about you? You will believe in me once? Where man and wife should be, two people together against the whole world if necessary. I may have failed you once, but you failed me too. You failed me badly.
Mind if I join you? Well, what did you find out in the...
Nothing. Now when I've seen Lehman.
Wayne, if there is anything I can do, if you'd like me to search the whole...
Thank you very much, Anton. I'm perfectly all right. As you said yourself, when a man's very upset, his mind can play tricks with him.
You mean you will no longer believe that you really saw?
Well, I can't go on believing forever, not whenever because I'm wrong. I thought I could. I'm not that brave.
Well, you admit that you were mistaken. And that seems to me to be very brave indeed.
Noble, too, don't you think?
Wayne, why don't you rest for a while? You know, the heat of this island can be very aggravating, and you've had an exhausting day. Perhaps a little later we can have a game of cards, huh?
Yes, perhaps.
wishes fresh linen.
Sebastian has left the hotel.
Then you do not wish
I wish to know if American cigarettes are sold on this island.
Oui, French cigarettes, Martinican, not American.
Thank you. You've answered my question. Will you please let me into the room next to this with your pass key?
Oh, I'm sorry, monsieur.
The key, please.
I must ask Monsieur Moller.
I'd rather you didn't.
I don't know, qui, monsieur.
I thought perhaps you'd say that. Try by way of the balcony.
I'm Monsieur Moller.
Miller is a friend of mine. He'd like to watch me very carefully when I enter that room. This way. How long has this room been vacant?
A long time. A very long time. A season.
Did you pull the dust sheets on the furniture?
Oui. No, Monsieur Moller did it. This room is dark.
Just Peter Town. That means the place of the dead.
Oui. It's the best place. Let me out, please.
Until you tell me the truth. There is Mr. Lehman, isn't there?
Oui.
Uh-huh. Where is he now?
Ah, monsieur. The questioning note, huh? Yes, I understand. It's an American cigarette package that made you suspicious. Oh, yes, of course. We have no time to lose. Thank you, monsieur. Thank you very much.
Monsieur Moreau, if my passport's ready.
Oh, pardon, madame. An emergency. 1 minute, please. Taking the boat, Monsieur Miller?
Oh, a sudden business trip to the States, Miller.
I'm sorry, Monsieur Miller, but I'm afraid you're to Martinique by police launch.
I beg your pardon?
I'm holding you for the murder of the man Lehman. The maid at your hotel was told.
Murder?
Oh, an unfortunate affair, madame. An accident.
There was a man named Lehman.
Regretfully, yes.
How did you find out?
Your husband learned the truth, madame. It was Monsieur Sebastian who called me just now. This way, please.
Wayne?
So you didn't take the boat?
I was in the customs shed when Miller was arrested. I know now that there was a Lehman.
At last. You know, I was talking to him here last night. He asked me what I thought he did for a living. Of all things, I'd never have guessed he was a smuggler. Yes. He and Miller were currency. Eventually, to fall out, of course, and that was a gun going. He's a very amiable scoundrel, Mr. Lehman. He did a great deal for me.
Much more than I did, I'm afraid. I kept saying I wanted you to be strong, but when you took a stand, well, it was like a little boy who tried too often. I couldn't believe in you anymore. I just had no more faith. I guess I'm not making much sense.
You're making beautiful sense. You're back.
Oh, Wayne. A man watching us. Wayne, that man.
There's no man there.
I see him.
Now, don't get about that all over again, shall we?